In the picture, you see they lived in homes made out of branches and stones covered with mud and straw. It had dirt floors and small windows without glass. They also used candle for lights. Peasants wore very rough wool and linen as seen in the picture. Men wore tunics and long stockings. Women just wore long dresses. They only wore brown, gray, and red in colored clothing, not to mention they only have one set of clothing. Peasants were very poor, so they never ate very delicious foods. In the photo is considered a poor soup they have eaten. Diet was bread, porridge, vegetables, and very few meats. They had small gardens consisting of lettuce, carrots, radishes, tomatoes, and more. If there were no crops, there were no food. Peasants were always arranged in marriage by their parents, as seen in the picture. The couple are being married by their own village. Men were head of the household, and the wife was their property. Men were allowed to divorce, but women were not allowed to. Divorce was not very common among peasants.
Knights wore very strong armor. They also got very strong battle horses. They are given land by nobles, and then they rent the land to citizens to make money off of it. Knights are wealthy, but not as wealthy as nobles, and they make their money by renting off their land to the poor people. They are used by the king for defense, and then they protect the kingdom, and they are also used to protect the nobles.
Nobles protect the people through the use of knights, which are usually the son of a noble. In exchange for protection, the peasants usually farm or do other duties for the nobles. Nobles had lives focused more around military strategy, financial obligations and responsibilities, and social affairs. Noblemen were also expected to become well versed in the art of warfare, not only becoming excellent fighters, but learning and analyzing military strategy as well. Highest person in the feudal system was the king. The most common medieval king's duties included keeping the peace and upholding the law. The daily life of a medieval king began with the prayer and the mass in the castle chapel. A medieval king would also lead his military into the battleground.